Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for Grow My Bag TV. I hope you're having a good one. We've got a lot of things going on. I'll give you a sneak peek. Maybe that's what I should do. Just give you a little taste. So we've got a bunch of topics that we're going to cover today. We've got Rocket Labs with the $515 million government contract with the United States government. Argentina accepting Bitcoin for contracts and payments. We've got Wall Street looking at a cooling for inflation. Interesting. Not crypto, but close to crypto and how crypto can actually be affected by that. SEC admits errors and what that means for your investments, but also retraining of SEC employees next year and deadline looms for the Bitcoin spot ETFs. I think January 10th might be far out. I think it could actually happen this year. But anyway, let's dig into what I'm actually talking about. So, hello everybody. I hope all is well with you and yours. We've got a lot to discuss. A lot to discuss. Let's start with the reduction of minimum order size for the top meme coins on Binance. Binance needs good news. Let's not even play. The idea is they need good news and they want to spur adoption. And this keeps them on the good news side after having to shell out $2.7 billion because the CFTC charges. I told you about that yesterday, as well as CZ is going to be paying out 150 million beans. So that's something to discuss. But we discussed that yesterday. Let's move on to other stuff. Doing this, right, means that they're going to be introducing more adoption to their platform, and not just to their platform, but there are studies out there that are saying, or predictions out there that are saying, we're going to hit 1 billion people next year that are actually using Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And that is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. So we should be paying attention to that because it will affect what you're actually paying for crypto right now, as well as what I keep telling you guys, adoption means usage. It means people will be using crypto, right? So if you're a retail store, like I have retail stores, my son has retail stores, we accept crypto. Just saying, there's a reason why. So if you're looking for a platform, a web hosting platform that can help you out with that, talk to me. We've got Rebel Reach. Rebel Reach is a web hosting platform that accepts crypto, leverages AI, gives you all the tools that you need to actually become even more successful. Next up, the SEC held a joint call with all of the Bitcoin. It was a joint call, not a one-on-one. They've had one-on-ones. We're talking about a joint call with all of the Bitcoin spot ETF filers. How huge is that? That says that, hey, look, listen, we're either going to do everybody all at once or we're going to do nobody. Or maybe they said, this is the order that we're going to do things. I think they're going to do everybody all at once. I think it's going to happen very, very, very soon. Everybody has January 10th etched into their head, but I got to tell you, I got a 30% chance that it could happen next week. Really, it would be perfect, right? It would be perfect. It would catch everybody by surprise. Anyway, the SEC also admitted errors in how they handled recent, enforcement proceedings, and they're saying they're going to retrain a bunch of people in 2024. Start from the top. That's all I'm going to say. Start from the top. I know. But really, start from the top. Gary Gensler needs to be retrained. I'm still as my kids would say, the math isn't mathing for me. How do you pull that 180 from teaching Bitcoin at one of the world's foremost universities to flipping the script and saying you're totally against crypto? I don't understand. So I think there's a problem right there. If you're going to start retraining people, start with him. Retrain him. That's where I'm going with that. Something that caught me by surprise as I was doing my research. Argentina is now accepting Bitcoin for contracts and payments. Country level. That's huge. You want to hear about something else that's country level? El Salvador is giving people citizenship if they're using crypto. If they're investing in crypto in their country, citizenship. Fast track. Just wow. All kinds of wow right there. There are many implications that would go with that, right? Many implications that would go with that. El Salvador has got a very interesting past. That's what I'll say. But I look at that and I just go, wow, just imagine how that works. You're going to have more countries start doing that. A lot more countries start doing that. And I think they're going to be the smaller countries, whether it be in GDP or physical size, number of people. But I think it's going to start with smaller countries, and then the larger companies will be forced. Straight up. I think that's how it's going to work. Next up, Rocket Labs. Looky here. And I bring it up because it's just interesting to me, right? So Rocket Labs landed a U.S. aerospace contract worth $515 million. Basically, they're on the charts for having called to task to build out spaceships to go up against SpaceX. I just found that to be interesting because from an investment perspective, I'm thinking, that could actually be good money. That could actually be good money from an investment perspective. Not everything is crypto. Some of the things I'm going to talk about are just going to be investment opportunities. Like if I'm looking at a property and I just see a trend. One of my friend's wives, we've known each other since, yay high, the whole crew. And she does real estate. She's talking to me about different trends. So we'll get into that as well. Her name is Terry Prenti out of Mamaroneck, New York. If you need somebody that's doing some commercial level real estate or even, retail level, personal level, talk to her. She's awesome. She's going for properties 5 million all the way down to 100,000. If you're looking for an apartment, one of her team members will definitely help you out with that. Just saying. I know it's a shameless plug for a friend of mine. We've known each other for decades and decades. Yes, I'm old. You can tell by the gray. But that's to say that I've noticed things and it just calls my attention. Really calls my attention. So I'm looking for things to actually speed up. And one of the reasons why I bring this up is because I had a conversation with one of my friends about the metaverse. I'm a principal in the Metaverse Standards Forum. I think I've mentioned that before. And we were talking about, for those people who can't afford to go to space, creating a metaverse where you can actually leverage some of those photos and have that experience of going into space without going into space. That in and of itself could be huge. Everything that you thought about as a kid, if you're my age, the Dick Tracy watch, it's real now. Doors that open up by themselves, they're real now. I'm looking for technological trends that are going to help us move forward. Those are the things that are catching my attention, right? But move forward in everyday life. I'm looking at the positive signs of AI as well as the negative signs of AI and how that can affect my bag. Because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to grow my bag. I know, another shameless plug. But listen, this is what it's all about. Having conversations about how we can make money. What are we all, seeing? These are the things that I'm paying attention to. And I'd like to know what you're paying attention to. It's going to be short today. It's holiday weekend. I wish all of you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff. I know Hanukkah's past, but I wanted to get it out there. We've got a lot of things going on, a lot. So I want you to take a look. If you have a chance, have a visit, over on Grow My Bag. And we've got a lot going on. Here are the articles that, that even I've published, that Rudy's published, Natalie's published. We have a lot of articles. I mean, all told, between articles, videos, we've got I know we have over 1,300 of that. And we don't even have everything up yet. We're still going at it. And every day we're producing greater than 10 to 20 articles a day. So if you like what we're doing, join up. It's not hard. It's mad easy. Tap me if you have any problems. Mona, I see you. We haven't forgotten. Have a couple of goodies, in store for you too. But anyway, I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you enjoy your family. Love to all. Bye-bye.